I'd like to invite Sushmita for the recital. Adda Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
I take the pleasure once again to welcome one and all everyone who are present here.
Today in this times finding is we are living a very fast paced life. It's a very fast life. We say we don't have time. 24 hours is not enough for us. We are just flooded with information on various aspects, on various platforms. We have notifications, we have information, we have internet, we have blogs, we have blogs. So much is flooded in this scenario. And all this information that we take, we are not only consuming food as of now, we are consuming content. It is not just eating burger, pizza or something like that. We are also consuming the content that is being shared on this all. We call it as a social media platforms that are there. And all this information that is coming to us, we take whatever is relevant, whatever is not relevant, that is also being taken. And in all these things, somewhere I feel that love for literature or reading something related to literature is being lost. Although earlier we had hard copies, we used to go to the libraries, visit the libraries, pick up the books, read the books and all. With the passage of time, everything has become online. We get e-copies now, not hard copies. We have electronic, what you can say, books, wherein we can just connect. Kindle has so many books. You can just become a subscriber there, open it up and read. In spite of so much of opportunities that are available to the students right now, they are not making use of these ways or means to learn and read literature. Why we need to read literature? What and how does it make us different from the others? Why is literature very important in life? That literature is nothing else but a reflection of life. What the writers feel in that particular era, in the century, in the society, whatever they see, whatever they experience, they try to put it up. Maybe in the form of a poem, in the form of a novel, in the form of a short story, in the form of an essay and all that. Now this is what we call it as literature. Now this literature, as of me, it has three contents here. The writer is sharing his experience, emotions are also being passed out, ideas are also being shared with us through the writer. So when we read any writer, whether it is Kalidasa, whether it is right now Sudhamurti, Arundhati Roy, if we take from that century to this century, if we go again to, I am talking about literature in general, not specifically English literature, all, any writer, any regional writer, any writer who writes for that matter, who picks up a pen and who wants to share his ideas, who wants to share his experiences, then that particular thing, he tries to put it in a form that he has selected, and it may be essay also, it may be biography, it may be autobiography, travelogues, right, and memoirs it can be. All these things help us know two things. Three things. What are it? It is he sharing the idea, he or she is sharing the ideas, emotional connect is there with us, and experiences are being shared with us. What is so very different, madam? Why should we go to a writer to know experience? Why should I go to a writer to know ideas? Why should I go to a writer to get an emotional connect? Yes, we do need to know that, because these writers are not at one place. These writers are not at one region. They belong to different countries. They belong to different cultures. They belong to different languages. They help us know their traditions, their culture, their interconnectedness. And we as a part of this whole world need to know this. Why we need to know? Because we are also interconnected. It is not that I live in a small place, I belong to one particular community, or I belong to one region. I am only, limited to that. I am also connected to the entire universe as such. So I need to understand their culture, their customs, their traditions. Why I need? Because I need to coexist. I need to live in this world along with others. That patience, that tolerance, that coexistence, that understanding of myself, understanding of myself with the others in the society, understanding my society, all that is a part of literature. When you read any story, the story does not just tell you about a plot, it does not tell you about characters, it does not tell you about a situation in someone's life. It also talks about the scenario of the society at those times. If we take up any essay, any article written by Mahatma Gandhi, it does not talk just about Mahatma Gandhi's simple way in which he puts his ideas. It also tells us how was India in the pre-independent era. What trouble, what struggles did the Indians go through during that time? What was Quit India movement? How did they come out of it? What was the struggle? When we read any novel related to, let us say Raja Rao's Kantapura, if we read that, again we get an idea about how was India in the pre-independent era. And now if we go on and if we read novels that are written by writers now, let us say Arundhati Roy's God of Small Things, or Chetan Bhagat's novels, or Shashi Deshpande's novels, or even short stories of Sudha Murthy, who is a very active writer, very active reformist, a speaker, a writer and all, we come to know how is the world moving, how is the world shaping, what are the changes that are happening, who are speaking, whose voice is heard, whose voice is not heard, what has happened, what are the roles of different people here.
Thank you, madam, for coming here and delivering such a memorable lecture. At the same time, I thank our organizers, Radimati sir and Tosif sir. Thank you, sir, for giving an opportunity like this. We have to organize many more lectures like this. The students must have felt today they were missing, but anyway, thank you.
To organize this event very uniquely. And finally, I would like to thank to all my students and organizers. So thank you one and all.